I feel like this is what we're doing now. There is no way for me to like communicate with everybody. I've just been on calls and on text messages and Zooms and all the things. And I just want to like answer all your questions and serve at the highest possible level. And so here I am just going live once every few days to like share it all. Not to share the drama. If you caught my live last week, there's no drama. I don't do drama. I don't do the blame game. I don't really even, I was going to say I don't do anger. I haven't done anger since this happened 7 days ago. And grateful for an unshakable mindset and ability to truly, right out of the gate, be like, oh, God just did for me what I couldn't do for myself. And to see the blessings and to see the opportunity and all of that. So, but I'm also in a different position than a lot of people that are in different positions. We're all in different positions, right? So it's such an individual thing. And there's that. So I really wanted to answer questions because last week I put up a Q&A and then I didn't even have a second to answer any questions. So I went back and pulled up those questions. And then yesterday I intentionally dropped a question box, and so much has changed in such a short amount of time. But I just want to answer your questions. I just want to be able to be a voice for all these people going, what in the heck happened? So really quickly, in a nutshell, obviously Beachbody completely 180'd their structure last Monday at 5:30 p.m. And it wildly affected thousands and thousands and thousands of people that have, bled blue, as we've said over the years, for many years. And so I'm trying to think about I don't even know like where to go because I just really want to answer your questions about that. Like, again, there's no one to blame. Nobody wanted this to happen. I think the biggest question I keep getting asked, and I have answered this a lot, is that it was not a complete shock. Like, we have been trying to do everything in our power to really save the company for 2 years. And so in a way, we've had to make 1,000 changes so this didn't happen. And so we, of course, were hoping that this wouldn't happen. But we were not blindsided. At least I was not blindsided. So here's some Q&A. Well, since then, I will say I partnered with a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine who I've known for years, with a new company that I will tell you the quick backstory there, because a lot of these questions apply to that. And I can't, if I'm answering a question, you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'll give you a quick little backstory. And I might have shared this on my live last week. It's all a blur. But Monday morning, I made one phone call only, to a dear friend of mine, just for counsel, just for advice, just to say, hey, I think the ship's getting ready to go down and I need somebody to talk to. And so that person and that friend happened to also be somebody who about 6 months ago was launching their own company. And I love a startup. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I love opportunity. I also love the industry. I'm obsessed with it. I have been obsessed with it. And so I remember about 6 months ago being like, oh my gosh, like if there was ever something I wanted to do with my life, it would be this thing with these people at this time in my life. And I couldn't do it. Golden handcuffs, as I say. Couldn't do it because I couldn't do 2 opportunities. And I just felt like I was watching the opportunity pass me by. So I didn't make that phone call to take the opportunity on Monday. I made that phone call because it's a dear friend of mine. About 24 hours later, I was making a decision that I never ever thought I would make, that I would get back into, and this is where God is so good, get back into the industry of network marketing. And I will hang my hat on the fact that I will never, ever, 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 ever do a lot of what I did with Beachbody. Not that anything I did was unethical, but that there are just a lot of pieces of network marketing that I personally don't want to participate in. It's a lot of, and I'm not going to get into the details, right? But it's a lot of pressure to build a team, and it is, this person's got to place an order. Like, God wants me to do other things with my time and my energy, and that's not it, right? So that I will always say is never going to change. I'm like, I will never do that again. And so when God was like, and I've learned this in my lifetime, when God has guided me to something and said, listen, I need you to open this door. I need you to have these conversations. I need you to explore this opportunity. And even though my head is saying, absolutely not, never going to happen, no way, no how, I also know that I have to be obedient in that, right? So I was obedient in that. And I was like, oh my gosh. The more I found out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not what I assumed it was. This could not be more opposite of the toxicity of some of the things I've dealt with. And it's every single thing that if I could wave a magic wand and create something, I would create. Not a shocker, because these are my people, right? So anyway, that was the grand pivot last week. So a lot of these questions, now my iPad went to sleep, are about all of that. So somebody said, can I switch? It would be nice to feel like a community and not figure this out all on my own. And my question to that is, I DM'd you. I don't know what the answer to that is, so I will help. So let me just buzz through some of these. Who did you sign up with? My girl, Lindsay Matway. And then we have a team among teams, among teams, among teams. Like, it's amazing. I don't know if I want to remain a BODI client now. Somebody said that. Listen, I'm still doing the workouts every day. I just had Shakeology for dessert at lunchtime. I had my muscle recovery this morning. So I understand, because I'm feeling a little bit of that too. Like, continuing to give someone money that I've got some mixed up feelings about. I'll just say that. So I get that. But, do what works for you. That's what you have to honor. So somebody asked, are you still going to do BODI? I just answered that. How did you find this company? Is he a believer? Yes. And that, my friends, is the difference for a lot of things. I signed up for Growth Day and Make with Erin, as she was my line. Will we get you too? Yes, you will. You will get both of us, which we love working together more than anything on the planet. Thoughts on olive tree people? I'm just answering these. I don't know what that is. No clue. Are you evacuating? I'm in South Carolina, not in Florida, so we are safe here, and I'm praying immensely for my friends down in Florida. These are questions probably about, obviously, the company I'm switching to. Are there monthly fees or minimum product to order? No! Praise Jesus! Like, can we feel like this is more like right and just ethical? There are no monthly fees. You don't sign up to be a distributor or whatever. Like, there's none of that. None of that. None of that. Which I hate to say, I think exists in every other company. So if the new company does not require you to build a team or sell, how do you make money? There are sales. I mean, hello, we're selling everything. Like, anytime you spend $1, there are lots of people making a cut of that dollar. So obviously this company has products. Obviously I believe in these products. Also, you don't have to build a team. You don't have to build a team. Where else? Let's see. How did you decide on your new biz? Was it on the work? I'm guessing this is a typo. Was it in the works prior to BODI's announcement? So I kind of answered that. No, it definitely wasn't in the works. It was a ship that I thought sailed and I could never get on, which was just sad, but I don't, ruminate on things like that. Yes. I don't, stick with things like, I don't just get caught up in like, oh, poor me. I just kind of move on with my life. So, here's a great question. Do you have room to take others with you on this next journey? Absolutely. Absolutely. Will you be an affiliate? I'm guessing that's for BODI. Yes, I will. And then there's a lot of just love and well wishes here. How will the BODI changes affect your and other full-time partners' income? It will be gone. It will be gone. So hence a lot of people needing to find, a replacement for that income. And I'm guessing these questions came last week. I'm not going to answer that one. That's a little shade being thrown, and I'm not going to bring that to light, even though I get it. What's going to happen to preferred customers with BODI? So this is really important too. So the preferred customer partner status goes away in November. You'll still keep your discount all the way through December, and then you will just switch to an affiliate or to like an affiliate program. So basically, if you do have somebody, a coach, somebody that's been leading you, my hope is that they're still going to continue to support you. I will continue to support my people. I'll give you some more clarity on that in a moment. But we all need you to just fill out an affiliate form in November. Otherwise, like that bridge between you and us gets broken completely. But if you fill out that form, we can still stay connected. Thank you. There's so many nice thoughts in here. And what does it change for the BODI trainers, super trainers? I'm not sure. I don't know. This is hilarious because it's true and it's happening. Can you, Aaron, and Christina create your own badass company and we can all join? That's pretty much what happened last week. We didn't create the company, but we created the team and you can join us all. So that's really, really fun. That was a moment for me that I was on a call with Christina and Aaron, and I just started crying because I thought because of this pivot that feels like it's so hard, that one of the biggest gifts of all is that we get to do business. We've always done business together, but we truly get to do business from this moment forward for the next 20, 30 years. And we get to do life together. So that's a huge blessing. Are you excited about the future? I feel change is good. Yes, 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 yes. And then is there anything else? Just really nice messages. I think that's all the questions. So I also wanted to say, in regards to kind of what I'm at least planning on doing right now is, I've always run like these Facebook groups or accountability groups where we're kind of pigeonholed. We have been with like the topics, like we're always talking about nutrition and fitness and very, very much kind of in that box, right? I personally like lead behind the curtain with spirituality, with law of attraction, with my energy work, with really tapping into like divine universal laws. I know that might be a little woo for people. I'm obsessed with neuroscience and neuroplasticity. And so everything I teach at a really high level, like in my I have a 2% mastermind tribe, which is super high level, very expensive to work with me on that level. I get to bring all of that now into my community that's not going anywhere. So likely I'm going to just have a big community that it'll probably start on Facebook. I don't know where we'll end up, but that you don't need to buy a Beachbody product to join me, right? You can just be in that community, and we're going to be talking about everything from time management and how to time block and plan your week, because I love that stuff. All the neuroscience behind habit change and all of that, to the woo, the law of attraction, the morning process, the energy work, the tapping into a different vibration. Because really, guys, when you are energetically operating at a different level, you unlock opportunities, you unlock meeting the man of your dreams, you unlock the business partner that walks into your life, you unlock the solutions to your problems. Like, so much of what we're dealing with is energy. How do we vibrate up here more than down here in fear and scarcity and depression and hopelessness, right? So I am a Gemini, which is hilarious because I'm like, I don't know about that astrology thing, but it seems fitting. I am half total type A, Enneagram 3, math and science. Give me all the science. I want to nerd out on the neuroscience behind everything. But then I'm like, all this energy work, which is also science actually, is where the magic happens. It's where you unlock everything, right? It is, the law of attraction is very real. It's very biblical. So I get to teach you all of that now. I get to bring all of me to the table, which feels really good. So I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more hopeful. I couldn't be more excited. And it just goes to show that, like, I don't care how much money's coming into your bank account. That's not where happiness is found. right? Happiness is found in growth. Happiness is found in progress. Happiness is found in building something and having a vision and working towards it. Happiness is not found at the top of the mountaintop. So I am so excited to climb this mountain and build again. I have not been this lit up since I became top coach in 2020. So that's it from me. If you want to shoot me a DM and just get any more info, I'm happy to send it your way. Happy Monday, guys. Bye.